Well, things have been very interesting today. If you haven't heard, apparently Henry Cavill is out as Superman, which is very interesting. And there's a lot of emotions people have about this. And my initial reaction was something sort of like this. Now, don't get me wrong. The reason isn't because I hate Henry Cavill as Superman. It's more of what this him potentially leaving, because Warner Brothers hasn't confirmed it. Neither has Henry Cavill confirmed it. He just recently, some hours ago, posted a cryptic post on Instagram with him holding a Superman action figure. I don't know what that means. Probably means he doesn't want to leave because he really wants the money. Warner Brothers aren't willing to give him the money, and that's why we're in this situation. This has been on my mind for a while. Well, past couple days, because it was announced that Henry Cavill was going to be playing the lead character in the Witcher series on Netflix. And from the moment that was announced, I was like, does that mean he's out as Superman? Because there's been talks that he's been trying to get more money from Warner Brothers because he feels he deserves it. They don't agree, and I kind of don't blame them. But that's not his fault. That's their fault because they have repeatedly put him in a bad position. I don't hate Henry Cavill. I think he's a fine actor, and I'm just not a fan of him as Superman. He looks like, the best thing about Henry Cavill as Superman for me is he looks the part. He looks like Superman. He's got a great jawline. He gets in shape. He looks great in the suit. Is when he's put in position to act, how he's portrayed or what they give him to portray is where I have to disconnect. He can be intense, he can be confused, he can be moody, he can be brooding. That's like his main bread and butter as Superman. But Warner Brothers they have decided to change it. And this seems like they're actually really trying to, as they said, reset their DC universe. And if you've heard all the jokes, like some people make the jokes, like really all they need to do is keep Wonder Woman and get rid of everything else. Seems that's what Warner Brothers is trying to do. They're going to keep Wonder Woman. I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck's gone. From the moment he said he's going to make a Batman movie, as long as they get the script, from the moment he wasn't directing the movie anymore, I was like, Ben Affleck's gone. And he's got too much shit going on in his life right now with alcohol and divorce and all of that, so let him deal with that. Same with Henry Cavill. They keep putting him in this position. I'd rather he go off and work on the Netflix series and be in his own series where he can, develop his brand and develop his acting, because they haven't truly given him a chance with the Superman franchise. Like the last time, he had to deal with the mustache from Fallout, which I heard he was very good in that, but he wasn't the main character, but he was, he did very well in that. So I would like for him to further his career on past this. And this also seems to be that Warner Brothers this shows me that they're actually serious about trying to change things, because if you're going to get rid of Superman, that's a big deal. Like, he's like one of your big linchpins. If you're doing the DC universe, you need your Trinity: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. The fact that you're just keeping Wonder Woman, it's interesting. Like, you have to replace him. You cannot just get rid of Superman. You have to replace him. You need a Trinity. They're not getting rid of Batman. They want Batman, but it seems that from what they've stated, they don't have any future plans for a Superman movie. Now, they do want to supposedly make a Supergirl movie. Now, that's when I get worried, because I like Supergirl, but I'm not the biggest Supergirl fan. And for the most part, most fans have been clamoring for Man of Steel 2. Like, Warner Brothers has announced 85 other superhero movies. They've announced Deathstroke, Lobo, Harley Quinn and the Joker, 2 Joker movies, Suicide Squad 2, Green Lantern Corps. They've Justice League Dark. They've made so many random movie development announcements, but yet the majority of the fan base of the DCEU has been like, where's that Man of Steel 2 at? So there is people are excited. They really are hungry for a new Superman movie. So the fact that Henry Cavill may be gone, and then you're not gonna immediately fill that void with another Superman movie, I think is not a good idea. Now, Supergirl solo movie. If they're gonna do something like, say, the animated movie Superman Batman Apocalypse, where it's like Supergirl is being raised by the Trinity, like she's found by Superman. Superman is teaching her, but he's not doing a good enough job. So Wonder Woman comes in, takes her to the Mascara, and she's raised with the Amazons. And then something happens, and the Trinity have to work with Supergirl, but Supergirl is still the main focus. A movie like that would be cool. But if we're just gonna do, from what they've said, Supergirl's gonna be a teenager, and Clark's gonna be an infant, which does not fit with how her origin works. Because when she's a teenager, Superman is an adult, even though technically she's older. So an idea like that is just further proof that you really haven't learned a lesson and why the DCEU failed. And if you're wondering, did the DCEU fail? Well, if we're worried about the fact that there's no Man of Steel 2, that Henry Cavill might be gone, it's failed. It didn't work out. It wasn't a good thing. But Henry Cavill could still stick around, which I would be fine with, long as he gets to do really get into the role, get a lot to do, because I didn't really care for Man of Steel, and then in BVS most of his screen time was absorbed by Batman. So, and then in Justice League he had to, it was a complete tonal shift in Justice League where he comes back and now he's all happy and smiley, which was fun, but it didn't seem genuine enough, because we've seen the other two movies where he was just, confused and broody and worried about should he even bother saving people. But then the next one he's, jovial and happy. It was a bit confusing. But I do love that scene with him in the Flash. So it shows that Warner Brothers wants to change things, and I'm pretty sure by the end of this we're just gonna have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Because I think if Aquaman doesn't do well, they're gonna get rid of Jason Momoa. They're still trying to figure out what to do with the Flash, so and I don't even think they're gonna make a Flash movie. But it's all up in the air right now. We'll see if Shazam is a success, if Aquaman is a success. They'll probably keep rolling this out, but they are definitely, they have their backs against the wall, and they don't know what they want to do. They have no idea what they want to do. So hopefully they'll figure something out. I don't know, but these are just my thoughts about it. I'm not going to be mad if he's gone. I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be mad if he stays. It's okay. Some people talking about replacements. Me personally, I think they should replace him with Armie Hammer. I think he's ready. He's proven that he's a really good actor. If you've seen him in some of his previous movies, like Sorry to Bother You, and even in Birth of a Nation, he can act and he can be funny, because he was in Man from U.N.C.L.E. with Henry Cavill. He's a big guy, and I think he would be great for Superman. Now there's very rumors that Warner Brothers is considering Michael B. Jordan, but every movie studio is considering Michael B. Jordan for every role, because he's a phenomenal actor and he was just part of a billion-dollar franchise. So the idea that he's going to be Superman, this argument of whether he could be Superman or not, it doesn't matter, because it's not going to happen. Now, if they do make a Supergirl movie and they put Michael B. Jordan in it, he should play Val Zod, who is in the comics is an alternate Earth version of General Zod's son, and him and Supergirl have a relationship, although it's not the traditional Supergirl. So they could take some of that and put him in the movie and be her love interest. That would be interesting. But I highly doubt they're going to do that, because they don't know. Warner Brothers owns DC Comics, but most people who work at the movie studios have never read a DC comic, so they don't really know. They know a few things, but they don't know much. Isn't there a black Superman? I think there is. We'll make him Clark, right? No, different character. So it's going to be a mess either way. Or it could be something good. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm excited about. It's like, it seems like Warner Brothers wants to change things. The question is, can they do it? I don't know. I really don't know. But this should be very interesting in the next, like, in the coming years. Like 2019 could be very interesting. Hell, the next couple of days could be interesting because, like I said, they still haven't confirmed if he's Superman or not. So we'll find out. That's all I got to say on this one. Let me know what you think about this situation in the comics. If you like this video, if you like it, share it and comment below. Thanks for watching. Peace.